What up, babies? You are now tuned into Aquarium Rising LLC Tarot Reading. How are ya? I am your one and only goddess, Mona Muggsy. Welcome for all those that are new here. Alright? We do read into the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, okay? We do elemental readings here, but it is Wednesday, so we are doing just the collective today. Alright? Okay, before we get started, there will be a few things that will be different. We still going to do the cleanse like we normally do, but today I will be pulling from all 4 decks, all right, which will be part of the message of trying something new today, all right. Also, what I've channeled earlier, being that it is Mercury retrograde, I just need to give out this disclaimer before we get started. Being that it is Mercury retrograde, some things are on a delay. Some messages have been on a delay. So my earth signs and my fire signs, specifically earth signs and fire signs, please be mindful, okay? Please be mindful of being or becoming irritated while communicating with people. It might take people a little extra longer to get out what they're trying to convey, but please do not lose your mind or lose your temper or your shit with them, because it's taking them a little longer to get to the point they need to get to, okay? Earth signs and fire signs, I ever feel like y'all been waking up and choosing violence, or in the midst of waking up and choosing violence, and Spirit is saying that was not the time for that. So I just had to give out that disclaimer before I get started on the reading, because I've been channeling that all day, where it's like waking up and just choosing fucking violence. And it's all because of the level of competency that you are seeing around you. And either it's the comprehension, or it might be taking them a little bit longer to get to where they trying to, convey. But nonetheless, we are fitting to get started, okay? So at this time, I need you to take in some 3 deep breaths. Breathe in for 3, hold for 3, and release for 3, okay? Thank you much. Alright, so collective, I am on this vibe of, it's been a shift. Y'all tired of the same shit. Y'all ready for a change. Y'all ready for something new. I'm right there with you. And of course, we always want to go to our ancestors, our deities, our spirit guides that walk with us on our highest path to our highest purpose and cause. Come through with any messages and warnings that may be needed to heard, be known. Let the collective know what is going on. Alright. And as I stated before, this energy is a shift where it's like it's time to bring in what you've been manifesting. But in order to do that, you have to do something new. For some of you, you have to speak up. For some of you, y'all are bullshitting yourselves and the people that are around you. Some of you have boundaries to establish and stand on and set that you haven't stood on and set. Some of you have to endure a part of your journey alone and not have a companion with you riding by your side. be it family, friend, or lover. And that has been part of the collective message since Monday, which I had to explain to, I believe it was the water signs, and I believe earth signs as well, and air signs, okay? But that's the energy that we on. All right, so what needs to be heard, what needs to be known, what does the collective got going on? And like I said, we're doing something different. Yep. Just like I thought. I am happy for this reading so far, collectives. All right. I'm seeing balance coming back into the world. Some of you are actually getting into meditation. If you have not been meditating on what you want to have fulfilled, now is the time. All right. I do see things coming back into stability for you guys, balancing out. All right, Moon in Virgo. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. So some of you may be picking back up on your business. Some of you may be gaining employment. Some of you may be taking this downtime that you might have had to focus more on your health, gain more of a routine, focus more on working out. All right. This Nine of Cups is letting me know that there's some type of emotional fulfillment that is being had at this time that is actually boosting your vitality, that's giving you more motivation, more inspiration to actually go out here and go get it. Some of you may even be celebrating this, okay? Some of you have been following what, excuse me, some of you have been following what has been coming to you during your meditation is proving out to be fruitful. Some of you may even been getting messages on how to care for yourself more in the ways that you need to be more practical in your routine. All right, I am seeing that. With the Sun of Coins, budget resources, the inverted Queen of Swords, and the Sun in Taurus. The inverted Queen of Swords just pretty much put me at the fact of it's the feminine energy in a Taurus. Boosting self-worth and finances, budgeting resources, Sun of Coins. So with that being said, this is pretty much giving you making all of the proper plans that you need in order to accomplish your goal. Okay? You're pretty much moving forward with whatever plans that you are making. And they're proving out to be fruitful. Spirit is saying stay balanced. I do see y'all budgeting out and being sparingly upon with how you stretch yourself to where as though you're not stretching yourself thin, okay? Some of you might be coming into unions with a Taurus feminine, or some of you might be coming in contact with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo male that might be young as well, or dealing with the youth as well. Some of you may be reconciling with your youth as well. All right, and this balance coming in between a relationship with you and the youth. And please understand that when I say youth, it could be a nephew, it could be a cousin, it could be a son. Keep that in mind, okay? So I just want to put that out there. I'm going to pull one more. Change Moon in Scorpio. Hierophant. Yo, I'm loving this, yo. I'm really loving this. And I gotta pull it this way because I know y'all can't see everything, and I hate when that happens because the spread does extend. All right, so You got Aunt Caroline in reverse. Aunt Caroline in reverse, getting back to self, the Hierophant, and Moon and Scorpio, transformation and changing your emotional life. So what did I say, collective? I'm proud of y'all. Some of y'all are actually going within. Some of y'all are actually getting back to self. Some of y'all, which it kind of make me upset, that y'all had to fuck around and find out. Y'all wasn't paying attention to what Spirit has been telling you. Spirit been telling you get back into your spiritual practices. Spirit been telling y'all get back into meditation. Some of y'all had to fuck around and find out where Aunt Caroline inverted. Okay? And that's... Whenever the wheel of fortune is inverted and luck ain't on your side, you've been down on your luck and you're now just getting back to yourself. And some of you actually need to get back into your practices. All right? That will bring the emotional change into your life. I don't know who I'm talking to. Somebody, I could be talking to somebody that has a moon in Scorpio. I know I'm talking to somebody that has a sun in Taurus. I know I'm talking to somebody that has a moon in Virgo. I know I'm talking to an earth sign, explicitly talking to an earth sign here. And it ain't just the Taurus, okay? Part of the message here is some of you are celebrating the fruitfulness and the manifestations of your goals. Spirit is asking you to please be mindful of your spending when you celebrate. All right, you are just getting back to yourself. Please do not spend more than you can afford, okay? But from the looks of it, a lot of you are coming back from being knocked off your horse, and everything is coming back into balance. For some of you, it could be a female Taurus that could be in play here. That's helping boost your, helping with your finances. Somebody could be your support system as well. Or Taurus, you might be getting a boost in your support system as well during this time that's bringing you emotional fulfillment. All right, so please be sure to recognize the ways that you are being fulfilled and being recognized. There's always a misconception that sometimes, and I don't know why I feel compelled to say this, but there's always times where it feels like just because we don't see it happening, that it's not happening, and that is far from the truth. All right? And this is something common that we often do when we want something so bad, that we start to doubt that it's actually happening. And Spirit is saying it is. You're coming up out of it, even if it don't look like it right now. Okay? With my 3 cards lined up right here, okay, the chance to boost your health and vitality leads to satisfaction, contentment, practicalities, boost self-worth and finances. Moon in Scorpio, transformation, change in your emotional life. Focus on your health. Earth signs. Earth signs. And some water signs, because there is water here. And I got a moon in Scorpio here. So it ain't just them. For some of you that might be on the system, some of you might need to be actually getting back into actually working out. Some of you need to change your diet. That actually, what you put into your body and how you treat your body matters in this aspect. All right? And if you feel like shit, that's going to be the frequency that radiates off of you as you maneuver throughout your day and all around you. All right? So I just need y'all to understand that. Okay? But for the most part, collective, I am very proud of y'all. It looks like y'all are stepping this shit back up. Y'all are planning. Y'all got your eyes on the prize. Everything is coming back into balance. Stability is coming back into play. Some of y'all are getting back into your spiritual practices. You're meditating. You're actually centering yourself. All right, you're changing your perspective, and due to the change in your perspective, it's changing your emotional life. All right, you're getting back to your original point of self. All right, and that came right here. Getting back to self with confidence, love, respect, knowledge, and people are seeing that. Keep that in mind. People are watching you, collective. So, and people might have been watching you go through your spiral and downfall. Now people are about to watch you come up. But Spirit is saying, keep your moves in silence. Let your celebration be loud, but let your moves be made in silence. So therefore, if you going to school for some shit, don't pop out until you got that degree. If you are in the process of getting a job, don't say shit until you got the job. You in the process of starting your business, don't say shit until you got that LLC in your hand and you got your EIN. That's what Spirit is hitting on. It's okay to celebrate. It's okay to, it's okay to brag about how you were blessed. Don't miss your blessings. There's nothing wrong with being happy and showing joy and being content with your blessings. There's nothing wrong with giving praise while showing people that, you made it. There's nothing wrong with showing, improving, and showing how proud you are that you made it. But shut the fuck up with whatever the fuck you're doing. I don't give a fuck what it is. You dating that woman, shut the fuck up. I feel like Trey. I feel like Spiritual Trey and his intrusive thoughts. Shut the fuck up. You dating somebody, shut the fuck up. You getting that job, shut the fuck up. You going to school, shut the fuck up. You starting your business, shut the fuck up. For some of you, you have a support team that you confide in and talk to. And not everybody is to be trusted. There's somebody that you constantly go to. You can trust the person that is your constant go-to. It could be a Taurus. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus feminine. It could be somebody with a moon in Scorpio. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo male. Also, even though the Queen of Swords is inverted in the opposite of air and, invisibility and nothingness is something solid, which will lead to an earth sign. So, even though the Queen of Swords goes towards the earth signs, still an air sign may be involved. Just throwing that out there. I can't deny since the card flipped out and it's inverted. Some of you may even need to go to a practitioner in regards to you getting a sound mind. Some of you may be going to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for your spiritual healing or spiritual advice or advisory. So they may be in play, okay? So please bear that in mind as well. They may be helping you get back in contact with your actual self and helping you ground yourself. So please do not dismiss these placements, all right? Taurus especially is here. Moon in Virgo, Moon in Scorpio. If those are your placements, darling. Please take heed to the message. And as I always say, if it don't apply, let it fly. If none of this shit resonates, please, for the love of God and yourself, baby, do not participate. But I'm not going to hold y'all up too much more. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all pretty much got this shit. If y'all are feeling to the point where as though you don't know which way to turn, please, for the love of God and yourself, go within. All right? If you are finding yourself in this position right here, right now, and you're in the middle of budgeting resources, go within. Some of you actually need to use the gifts that you were born with. Some of you actually have talents and gifts that y'all were born with that will actually help boost your self-worth and finances. Some of you have to tap into you. And I do see y'all doing that. Okay? I do see that in the energy, but for some of you, y'all are still having that perspective of you're stuck, you're down on your luck, and Spirit is asking you to change that. Go within. Some of you, if you need to read the Bible, reach out to a practitioner. If you need any type of spiritual advice, reach out to your spiritual advisors. We are here for these very reasons, okay? We are not here to judge. We are here to help. So please keep that in mind. Okay? And when it boils down to it and moving forward, it is nothing wrong with having a plan. Okay? Having plans keep you from spending frivolously. Having plans will outline what you got going on so that you can keep your vision in focus. Okay? So just don't forget the plan that you created. Don't forget what you set out to do. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And that's this guy. You need confidence. You need to actually go out, come out with your chest all the way out when you do step the fuck out. Okay? And remember, make your moves in silence. Shut the fuck up. Pop out with the motherfucking accomplishment and pop your ass back in. Pop out with an accomplishment and pop your ass back in. Make your digital milestone memories, but everything else, shut the fuck up. Your anguish, shut the fuck up. Write that shit out. Meditate that shit out. Ground yourself. Cleanse yourself. But don't keep bleeding online. I don't know who the fuck that is for, but do not keep bleeding your ass online. Okay? And Spirit is asking whoever this is, Spirit is saying you're asking for people to trust and they're putting people to trust in your line, but you're not receiving them. What? Let's not do this dumb shit, collective. Be mindful of people being sent your way and paying attention to it, because it doesn't look like y'all don't have any fuck shit going on. It seems like y'all have all balanced out shit that's coming in. It feels like your world is starting to balance out. You're starting to feel good about yourself. Some of you are coming out of depression. Some of you are budgeting your resources. Your finances is looking back up after being down on your rut. But it's like y'all calling in something and it's like y'all are iffy. Spirit is saying like, come on, come with the shit. It's happening. Whether you like this shit or not, do not miss your opportunity. Okay? Because what you don't want to come off as a know-it-all. You don't want a missed opportunity. And at the end of the day, you want to be in the best shape possible, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And it seems like you're pretty much all the way there, but emotionally wise, you're still like, bro, you know who to trust and who you can't trust. Y'all should know this shit by now. And if you don't know who to trust, then that's a sign that you're still scattering your energy very thinly, and you need to stop doing that. Make a decision and stand on it. I don't know who this is for, but you need to make a decision and stand on it. You like teetering and tottering back and forth of, I don't know if this is that, I don't know if this is that. You're going to fuck around and miss your opportunity. Don't let paranoia get in the way of what the fuck you got to do. All right? Everybody has their purpose. Everybody has their role. Just like a motherfucking business. Everybody got their role in your life. Everybody plays a certain position that they have to fucking play, and you have to allow people to play their role so that you can get to where the fuck you're going. You can't control that. Ooh, I'm talking to the moon in Virgo. I know I'm talking to the moon in Virgo. You can't do that, yo. You can't do that. And I know it feels good to want to have your hand in control. Some of y'all are easing up off of it. But I just got to throw that shit out there, bro. You cannot ask God to get you off the buoy in the middle of the ocean and then be mad at the mode that he sends you. You can't bypass every mode of transportation God sends you to get off the buoy in the middle of the ocean and then take the most poorest decisions and the poorest of choices that he sends you and then complain about it, bro. We had this conversation, earth signs. Oh. And I just have to say this because at the end of the day, it's night, my nigga. No, all jokes aside. I have to have this conversation because, yo, as a person that has an earth sign moon, yo, and dealing with the Virgos and Capricorns, bro, we have a tendency to be perfectionists. With the two baskets out here, if it had two baskets can also pop out as like know-it-alls, missed opportunities, and such. Now, granted, it did not pop out like that in this spread, but there is the warning because the energy is there and it can happen. So I'm just stating to y'all, please, you are now witnessing what happens when you let go of control. Spirit is saying, please keep that energy. Let them do what the fuck they do. You ask your spirit team to come through. Let them come through. I know you want things perfect and it's coming out. Soon y'all are going to be finding out why it had to happen like that. Why they couldn't come with you. Why you had to ride this wave alone the way you did. Why you was down on your luck. Some of you are actually figuring that shit out right now as we speak, but I just have to give that warning, okay? For somebody here in Taurus, you're going for something fucking new where you have to bet on yourself. Motherfuck how it looks. Do that shit. Okay? Motherfuck how that looks. Do that shit. You want to do the shit in style. You want to do it with grace. You want to do it with practicality. You like to be precise. And you're doing all that you can to make sure that this is perfect. And you're budgeting your resources and everything like that and all and what have you. And that's beautiful. But Spirit is saying, motherfuck the aesthetics. Motherfuck the aesthetics. Your journey and what you have to do and your purpose is what you have to do for you and your fucking purpose, motherfucker, if it makes sense or looks stylish for the next motherfucker, okay? And I just need you to understand that. I don't give a flying fuck what the next motherfucker say, how the fuck you gotta do it, and I don't give a fuck what you think it should look like. It's the way it should be, baby. So even though you might gotta budget resources and you can be a practitioner, so the fuck what? I know motherfucking readers that motherfucking will give you a reading for food stamps, okay? So for those of you that are actually stepping into this new venture and y'all are actually holding this thought of what you believe it should look like, and that's what's holding y'all back, motherfuck the aesthetics. Motherfuck the aesthetics. It's not about pleasing our eye. It's about you fulfilling your fucking purpose. Okay? This last line here. For those of you that's been tapped in, after being down on your luck in a way that you have been, Spirit is saying stop forgetting about your spirit team. Stop forgetting about your spirit team and stop calling on them only when you need shit. Sit with them. Change that motherfucking water on the altar. Some of you, and I don't want to hear that, oh, I don't have an altar. I can't have an altar. There is more than one way to venerate and pay homage to your ancestors and spirit teams. You do not have to have a whole full-blown altar to venerate your people. You do not have to have, again, that goes back to what I said before to the tourists. Yo, motherfuck the aesthetics, bro. Motherfuck the aesthetics. Even if you got to sit with a picture and talk to them, talk to them. I don't care if you see this motherfucking table. It's still an altar, all in the same. And it's my reading table. So, motherfuck the aesthetics and what you think it should look like or what a motherfucker is going to judge your altar should look like. Unless you are dealing with a deity that likes public praise, your altar should be private. That should not, your source of power or place of power should not be broadcasted anywhere. Again, move in motherfucking silence. Motherfuck the aesthetics. Some of you are actually, due to this shift, y'all are moving into and walking into your purpose. Some of you are actually finding out through meditation, your dreams, through signs, that's confirming in the ways in which you should move. Ooh, I hate when that happens. When that fucking shit just leaves me just like that. I hate when that happens. Okay, that's what I was saying. Some of y'all are now moving in the shift that just happened. And some of y'all are getting what to do, instruction from your meditation, your dreams. You're getting downloads about how to move. You're getting confirmations and synchronicities to let you know that you're moving in the right direction. Okay? So, with that being said, why does that thought keep leaving me? It's like coming and going. Because I probably already said it one too many fucking times, and Spirit is tired of me repeating myself, as I hate repeating myself as well. But when it boiled down to it, bro, y'all got this. Y'all have the knowledge within y'all. And if y'all ever feel the need that y'all are getting out of touch and getting out of balance, start resorting back to your spiritual practices. Don't walk away from your spiritual practices just because you're going through this change. Keep God, keep your deities, whatever you prefer to worship, however you worship, keep that at the forefront. What they say, God first, that's pretty much what this is. Like, y'all forgot about God. You forgot that you are God. And you need to remember that. Maybe, and that's why some of y'all are coming here to be reminded that y'all are God. Y'all have the authority. Y'all have the authority and the command and the ability to change your world at any given moment, at any given time. Whenever the fuck you call it. You just gotta call it. You know where you fell short? Keep that shit fucking pushing, bro. And that's it. That's what I got for y'all today. I'm proud of y'all, collective. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all are getting y'all shit together. That's what the message was. Even though you are going through this shift, because there's somebody that's putting so much pressure on themselves. And I keep coming to the 1%. That's what it is. The 1%. That book, even if you don't know where to start and you're being given downloads, the instructions, and it seems like it's a lot to adapt to at once. A lot with changing your diet, a lot with working out, a lot with adding this and fitting shit into your schedule. Now that you have, now that you're adjusting to the shift that's happening within you, yo, the 1% matters, bro. Even if it's just 1% every day. It builds up, so don't knock yourself. Spirit is saying not to knock yourself. Somebody got somebody that's a hating ass energy that don't want people to get messages. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting Aries. I don't know why Aries came to me, but Aries came to me. And it could be a Aries male or an Aries female. But somebody don't want y'all to fucking get y'all full message. And it's almost like they want to throw confusion your way. And the spirit of confusion has been out and about, so please keep your wits, which is another reason why I have been stressing to the collective, yo, keep up on your spiritual hygiene. Please ground yourself, do some meditation, listen to these frequencies. because it's a lot of shit happening that's affecting the collective. It's a lot of confusion, going on, a lot of trauma going on. And at the end of the day, what it's trying to do is, it's a whole agenda. I can't really say, because whenever I say it, my videos get banned and blocked. But yeah, whenever it boils down to that agenda, you know, whatever you consume, the things that you consume can manifest into your world, especially when it bothers you deeply and greatly, and that's all you consume, I really do not wish to see any one of you manifested in any of that trauma and turmoil. So that is why, okay? It's a lot of people that's out here that's into the confusion, that's into distracting you and keeping you from your goals and what you got to do right now. Spirit is highlighting your distractions. Spirit is highlighting the people that don't support you. Spirit is highlighting the people that you need to cut the fuck off. And so at this point in time, I see y'all making the moves, but y'all need to make them a little bit faster. It might be a little bit delayed, but y'all need to actually make it a little bit faster. But that's just due to the Mercury retrograde. So a lot of things are delayed. A lot of things will be taking their time. Things will be moving slowly, especially messages, as Mercury is the planet of communication, guys, okay? But as I said, we are done for the evening. I'm done talking y'all head off. I've been sitting here talking for 36 minutes and counting, and I'm gonna cut this hopefully before 37 minutes hits the marker. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed, stay beautiful, and stay powerful, my babies. Mwah.